We are just days away from hitting the road, and around here that means the storm before the calm. There's a lot of last-minute projects, and I always panic that I'm not going to get them all done. And of course I don't get them all done, but we do our best. And so today I'm going to share some of the projects that we've been working on, small projects mostly, although the big project is some of the house stuff that I'm not going to share. And then I'm also going to share the highlights of a recent trip we made to San Juan Capistrano to the Adventure Van Expo. I was recently asked about my favorite maps, paper maps in particular. And I kind of stopped and thought, well, I use a lot of maps, but then it dawned on me that I actually do have a favorite map, and that's the ones that are put out by Benchmark Maps. And they don't cover every state, but they have most of the states where we travel. And so I thought I'd share that with you because I did order some more maps for our trip. We are going to be heading east to do the cardboard walkthrough at Humble Road. And so I tried to order every map that was available for the states we'll be going through. And I like these because they have all the detailed public lands areas, recreation areas, campgrounds, and things like that. So if you're looking for some great maps, paper maps, then I recommend these. Yesterday, I cleaned out the black tank, which is always my favorite job. This is how I spend my Mother's Day. How about you guys?
You know, instead of AD do, it's Debbie do. You know, to consider putting a 360 down that sinkhole there.
Oh, that would be gross.
Ew!
But when I was doing that, I noticed that the cargo net, where we keep our pillows underneath this Vancillary shelf. By the way, Vancillary sent me an affiliate link a few days ago. They had kind of changed things up a little bit with their program. And if you're interested in the Vancillary shelf, if you have a Sprinter van, then I'll put the link below. It gets you a 10% off. But the cargo net I put underneath the shelf so that I can store our pillows because they take up a lot of space. What I noticed was these elastic pieces basically have lost all their elasticity and are looking like they're going to break. So I went ahead and ordered another one. They are not very expensive. I think it was like 12 bucks. If you followed us last summer on our trip to Newfoundland, then you may recall our visit to the Rolla factory in Quebec. That's where Agathe and Roger installed some new screening for us. And also we purchased this, which was one of their brand new products. Now just a week ago, I got an email from one of our viewers who stopped at their new factory. We saw the factory before they had actually moved into the new site. And he sent me a little video clip. But he also sent me some pictures of some of their new products, and they've got some with mesh now in these pockets, and they have one that I think it goes back where the TV is. But anyway, I'll put a link to their website, and you can check out some of their new products.
Là, ça c'est une partie.
Voulez-vous lui dire bonjour?
Bonjour, Debbie.
Another project that I have finally gotten around to is switching out our paper towel holder. Several people had said that they make these ratcheting paper towel holders, so I replaced the one that would unroll if I forgot to put the clip on it. And this is really nice because there's a ratchet in there. I have a new paper towel holder, thanks to you guys. Someone recommended a ratcheting towel holder. And I ordered this one. I don't know if it's going to work. Ordered that. It looks like this. I'm going to see if I can, now it's really hard to drill in stainless steel, but I'm going to see if I can use one of the existing holes and then drill another one. I'm just using the one screw and the self-adhesive, and we'll see how that works. But I really like the way this holds the towels. So, did I do that right? Yeah. So you can pull down like this. You can hear it ratchet. A lot of you know that we have always struggled with the MCD shades in the van. Well, in particular, the one on the door. This is my fifth attempt. Well, it's not an attempt. My fifth time, or the fifth time, we've had to take this apart to fix this stupid MCD screen. We took it in to have it fixed. We hoped for the last time, but it broke immediately. As soon as we took the van out again, it dropped down. And so we finally just removed it, and we will leave it out of the van until it's sold. But luckily, when we were at Roll-F last year, we had them install their screen. We know that's not going to fall down. Another project I worked on was repairing the snap tape on these window curtains, which a lot of you may not have window curtains. It was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. I had to order new snap tape, but they sent me this giant rolls, and I really only needed like one snap. I'll show you the video of that fix. I finally got some snap tape, so now I'm going to see if I can fix the snap tape that's on the back of the bathroom shower curtain. You need a Robertson screwdriver to get these out, and I don't know what number it is. I want to say it's a 1. So unscrew that, and then these two parts fall out. So to get the curtain off, you only have to remove the top, I think the top one. I don't even think you need to remove the bottom one. Yeah, you do. You have to remove the bottom one and the top one, but you can leave the other screws in. So I've cut off one of these snaps off the tape, and I'm going to rip the seam out and then replace it with this new snap, and hopefully it'll fit the snaps. Okay, it's all sewn on both sides because both sides had broken. And when I get the van back from the dealer, I will reattach it. But I don't know why when I ordered this, they had to send me so much. I think it was like $35 for this, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it, but there it is.
It looks like.
I cut the other part off, so it looked like this. And then I cut it off because I thought maybe I could get it out that way. But the confusing part was I was going, how does this fit onto the snap tape? And then I realized you have to get that out of there in order to snap it onto the new snap. Did you cut off that? Oh, that's the one that came out?
That's the one that came out, yeah. I'm trying to.
Yeah, not easy.
And of course, if you.
Just don't break it. It's not easy to get that out. You're better off seeing if you can buy 2 more of these. Now I have to get it attached to that. Let's see if that works. So in the end, when we finally got it out, it made the hole too big and I couldn't get it to snap here. So we will have to order another one of these plastic bits. But one of them is fixed. Got that one to work, but not this one. It is, what's the date today? April 29th, and we're heading to an Overland Expo down in San Juan Capistrano. Haven't been to one of these in a few years, and it's fairly close, so we're going to head down and see if they have any neat new stuff that we need in our new van. Whether you already own a van, are thinking about van life, or just like to keep up on the latest gear, there's no better event than an Adventure Van Expo. I went with low expectations, but came away amazed at how many small builders there are and how many innovative new companies are designing products that make our adventuring more fun and enjoyable. Finally get a chance to see the Vitrifrigo that we're ordering for our van. This 4.9 cubic foot refrigerator made by Vitrifrigo is unusual in that the compressor is a separate unit. That allows the compressor to be placed adjacent to the fridge instead of behind it. So instead of a 24-inch deep unit, it's closer to 16 inches. Yes, the freezer is quite small, but large enough for ice and maybe some ice cream. The bottom drawer is for taller beverages.
So what'd you think of the fridge?
I think it's going to be great. I wonder where they put their compressor, though. Top on our list of requirements for our new van is being able to store the bikes inside. There were several interesting solutions, but the one that intrigued us the most was by Freedom Coast. Their mount is designed to allow bikes to nest closer together.
If these two were in line, these bars would be hitting this way. So now you can mount bikes right next to each other by just adjusting.
You know we're big fans of the Moonshade, and we've ordered their latest shade, which is a good bit wider. But look at this rear shade that looks like it would be a breeze to deploy. Just like we did with our Sprinter van, we'll be adding aftermarket suspension improvements to our new Ford chassis. Depending on whom you ask, you'll get varying answers to what system is better. But whether you go with Agile Off-Road, Van Compass, Q-Lift, or Owl Vans, at a show like this you'll find answers to all your technical questions, as well as new products in the works. Everyone worries about not having enough storage in a van. There were plenty of companies there displaying their clever solutions. Yeah. Oh, they are. Nice. Oh, see, now they did hold them back with those little clips there, those little new clips. This one, though, I see.
So that's the support.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's clever. Yeah.
It'll bring them all. You can switch the song, but it'll
Like
bring
it better
people
than-
right in. Trust. Nashville, Atlanta, Dallas, DC, Phoenix, and
An extra seat right here. Just see
Lift that up for me again, would you? Yeah.
So there's the curtain.
Yeah.
The curtain just drops down in, and there's a drain right there,
Oh, it's down.
right there.
Oh, it's in the corner.
Yep. And it goes into a gray water underneath.
Yep. Our new van will have 630 amp hours of Lithionics batteries. The highlight of the day was meeting several of our viewers. And also meeting Joe Russo's mother. My favorite episodes of We're the Russos were the ones they did with his mother in tow. Air conditioning is another big concern. We've been researching and studying the topic for years, finally settling on the new pneumatic
eco
cooling
mode.
12-volt unit.
There's a high and a low, and it's not loud.
No.
Right now I've got it on, it's cold, this is eco. So this is hot, this is like full blast right now.
Oh, yeah.
Feels good, huh?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
So quiet. Oh,
Yeah,
my
right?
gosh. Oh,
Not obnoxious.
no.
And then it's nice and, out of the head space, you know,
Yes.
it's not,
Exactly.
you know?
That guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most
So-
ACs don't have a flush faceplate, so this is
We gotta make sure we get the
super,
flush
super
faceplate.
handy. Super handy.
Okay.
Yes.
However, the topic of skylights brought about some puzzled responses. My take was that most of the builders had not had much experience with them. There he is.
You don't? Nothing.
I get that thing. For privacy in the back, when the door is open,
Oh yeah, it's try and cover all the holes.
it's just on a magnet.
Pick up the magnet?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
If you got questions, let me know.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Mic check, 1, 2, 2.
We got here at 10, it's now 1:30, and that was totally worth it. We found a solution to the bike, holding the bikes down inside the van, a really great solution. And we've got to see the pneumatic cooling air conditioner in operation. And we got to see the Vitrifrigo refrigerator that's been ordered for us. And it's gonna be perfect, I think. And some other things. Anyway, it was definitely worth coming down here for this. Anyway, it was really fun.